Hello my bunnies, it's Ticky's Trinkets here, and today I have for y'all another Vograce product review video. Again, this may end up getting me a coupon, so this is possibly not sponsored, but may get me a coupon for a discount off my next purchase. But again, this review is just going to be as honest as my prior review, which this will be my second review of the Vograce products, pardon me. It is the same products as last time, which I'll show you the old ones in a minute, even though they're already wiggling their way onto the camera. I didn't realize that was in frame. But I want to talk about what's improved, if there's anything bad or good with the new shipment. Which, early spoiler alert, this one's much better. I ordered 6 of each designs of the keychains and 20 of each designs of the button pins, which I already have that one open. This one is still in the plastic. Everything does come sealed in its own little plastic casings. Let me show you that. Like that. They come in a bag all together. There's a sheet to tell you how much you've ordered of each one. You can see the 6 on it right there. And that's what I ordered of those. Then the button pins I ordered, like I said, 20 of each designs. They all come mixed up together in a bag. So I will have to take the time to separate these, but that's fine. Because I actually keep all of my button pins in this. So that actually kind of works. I just take them and separate them by the design, and then that's no problem. Let's talk about the keychains first. The keychains are exactly the same size as last time because I wanted everything to match. The same class. They are both clear acrylic, no special topping on either one of them so that they match all the way through on this series. They are 2.5 inches in size. I don't know that size in millimeters. Sorry, just don't know it off the top of my head. And I got the class parts, the color to match part of their design. Black to match the black on this, because if it was green, it'd be way too much. White to match the white of the bunny. Let me move that. And then light blue to match the light blue part of the vest that Bassie is wearing. Again, same design on both sides. No special topping on the top. 2.5 inches. There's a protective film over these. That's why they look so scratched up. They are not scratched up. That is just the protective film. And I am super, super happy with all of these. This came from the first shipment. These came from the second shipment. I'm happy all the way through. You can even see the sizes for accuracy over here. The actual charm itself is 2.5 inches, not counting the class. And I just think this is the perfect size for like a keychain. Anything bigger, I think it's a little too big. Anything smaller, I think starts getting really hard to see. Excuse me. Really, really happy with those. Next is the button pins, and that's where I had my gripes at last time, and it was just small things. My problems last time, this is the button pin I ordered last time to go with the 3 Linda keychain. Problem number 1, the design got cut off. As you can see, the feet are curled around the edge. I did not want that. That was not intentional. There is a diagram it shows you on the website where there's 3 or 4 different circles. And you want your design to be as close into the interior circle as possible. It might look small, but if you have it too big, it's going to curl off part of your design. Like the letters right here got curled, her feet got curled. But all I did was take it, and I actually fixed this image because I saved files after files. If you do digital art, save your art in several different ways. PNG, Critifiles, or whatever you use, OBS, or whatever the other editing softwares are. Just make sure you save many different editable versions and PNG versions of your design. So the next time I order these, I will order them closer to this. I will have the design smaller. And then the other problem came with the backing piece. It's really hard to get this open because, as you can see, it moves around really easily. I'm literally trying to open this. There we go. Then trying to get it closed. Very hard. But I looked at the plastic backings for the button pins, which are a little bit different. They're a little more raised up around the edges and the white part than the silver part is. And then the actual holes right here and here are actually just a little bit smaller on the plastic one. It's hard to see, but it makes a world of difference. Watch. Open. Close. A little bit of a struggle, but nowhere near as much of a struggle. If you could take this design and incorporate it into the metal backing, it would be a whole lot easier to get in and out of versus the plastic one. It's just because it slides a lot. See how it wiggles back and forth? But luckily, by ordering the plastic ones, that has solved all my problems. Whereas on these, I'm going to slowly remove all of these backings and replace them with my own pin clasp, which is fine. I already had those anyways, but it's still a little bit of a time kill for me. But I mean, it's nothing that I can't work with. But yes, the plastic backings, and I thought they might look gaudy, but to me, they actually look really nice. So I'm super happy with it, and it's the same with this one. And again, the design did not get cut off. I made it as small as I could. Nothing was cut off except for the tree here, but that was actually intentional. Same thing with the pyramid on this one. That was intentional. Because, you know, the design's okay if something like the background stuff's getting, not necessarily cut off, but again, just curled around it. That's fine. But I didn't want the main focal point to be curled under like that. Ooh, I forgot that was still open. I almost stuck myself. Getting it closed is as fun as getting it open. But yeah, I am super happy. Oh, and this is the 32mm size on the button pins. The only reason I know the millimeter size on these is because that's what they come in. These you get to pick, I believe, inches. I don't know, that's weird that it goes millimeters on this, inches on this. But I guess that's because these are bigger. That's fine, I don't care. The colors came out exactly how I wanted. Make sure you use CYMK on whatever editing software you're using. Make sure you follow the all the guidelines. If it tells you a certain size, a certain color scheme, anything it tells you, just read the page. Make sure you follow that to a T. And if you do, then you're going to get perfect little cuties that are going to come out exactly how you wanted. Because, I mean, this is exactly how I wanted it to be. Everything's vibrant. The colors are perfect. The protective films are still on here. Again, the only bad thing is they come in individual plastics if you're really environmentalist. But it does say that these ones are actually compostable. So the keychain ones are compostable. The plastic on these, not so much. I do actually keep these in these protective films, as you can see here. And I'll send it to the customer in these, just to keep it from getting scratched. I know some people opt to get them without the plastic, but I have noticed that once it's out of the plastic, it's so easy to scratch this by accident. Not because the product's bad, just because I'm clumsy. Because I got one that I kept for myself, and I scratch it up something bad, because I'm always hitting stuff. But yeah, like, these are good. Again, everybody's not a big fan of plastic, but for me, in this case, I'm all for it. Same thing with the plastic that comes on these, this protective film. I actually, you can see it bubbling up on this one if you look really hard. I actually like to keep that protective film on. That way, if it gets scratched up, once it's kind of old, scratched up, and dirty, you can peel that off, and then the keychain looks good as new, and you can start all over again. It just gives the lifespan of the keychain a little bit longer. Again, if you see that line on there, it's on the actual film, not on the keychain itself. I am super happy with my second purchase from Vograce. Well, second reviewed purchase, because I've actually bought like 5 or 6, maybe even 8 orders now, so I've bought a lot. And I will be buying more for the next set of these. There will be 3 more characters just like this. They are going to be, I don't have all of them made yet. Dan the goat, Annie, Anubis, the Egyptian dog, which is sisters to Bassie, and then, pardon me, then Hyde the deer. Those are going to be the next ones. I'm still working on doing the designs for those, but once I do, I'm going to use this coupon if they let me get the same coupon again from doing the same type of review, which I don't know, but I'll let y'all know if that was allowed. And I will be getting the second purchase of those and the keychains and button pin format. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this product review. Also, Vograce, thank you so much for such amazing products. And for the fact that the plastic backings are so much better made than the metal backings. And thank you for watching my last video and actually taking what I said into account and trying to figure out ways you can make that better. They did specifically comment on my last video saying, thanks for the honest review and we'll work on making the products better. So, good on them for being a great and attentive company. I really, really recommend Vograce. The customer service is good. The products are really good overall. If you have any problems, feel free to message them. They'll gladly help. I've had them help with formats for my first keychains, my FNAF This is my Huggy Wuggy ones, but my FNAF keychains, I had some problems with the image. I messaged them, they corrected it. Really helpful. They do have other different types of accessories and other types of tops that you can get on the keychains, so they're definitely worth checking out. I'll have them linked down below. And don't forget to watch my previous video, which is in the playlist. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you love this video, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye-bye, my bunnies.